In a small town nestled between hills and fields, lived a boy named Samir with his parents. His father, Karim, was a stern but kind man, a carpenter who worked with calloused hands and quiet pride. He provided for the family with honest work, and though he wasn't always soft-spoken, his love was deep and unshakable. But Samir, in his teenage years, began to see his father not as a provider or a teacher, but as a relic of a world he didn't admire. He scoffed at his father's simple ways, mocked his outdated phone, and turned away when advice was offered. "Why should I listen to you?" Samir snapped one day after Karim reminded him to help his mother in the kitchen. "You don't know anything about real life. You never even finished school." Karim's eyes, weary from long days and longer nights, didn't flare with anger. Instead, they clouded with a quiet hurt. He said nothing. Samir stormed off, headphones in, drowning out the world. Time passed, and Karim grew slower, thinner. Samir barely noticed the way his father coughed more, or how he sat down to rest more often. Until one winter morning, Samir came home from school to find his mother crying at the kitchen table. "The doctor says it's cancer," she whispered. "It's spread too far." Suddenly, the weight of his words, his indifference, his rolled eyes and raised voice came crashing down on him. He sat beside his father in the hospital room days later, holding a rough, trembling hand in his own. "I was so unkind," he said, voice shaking. "I'm sorry, Baba." Karim smiled faintly. "Respect is like wood, Samir. You can shape it or you can break it, but when it's built right, it lasts." A few weeks later, Karim passed away quietly. The loss carved something deep into Samir's heart. Grief, yes, but also resolve. From that day, he changed. He helped his mother with everything, from groceries to doctor visits. He greeted elders with respect, listened more, and learned patience. He worked hard in school, determined to honor his father's quiet strength. People in town noticed the change. "He's his father's son," they said. And Samir would smile, humbly, politely. He had learned the hardest way that respect isn't owed after someone's gone. It's meant to be given while they're still here. And he never forgot that final lesson.